The Gaza Strip is currently facing a severe starvation crisis, described by the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification (IPC) as a worst-case scenario of famine. According to United Nations Children's Fund (UNICEF), about 1 in 3 people in Gaza are going days without food, putting the population at grave risk of famine. This crisis is unfolding in the context of the ongoing conflict since October 7, 2023 between Israel and Gaza. The war has resulted in at least 60,000 Palestinian deaths, including more than 18,000 children. Many more remain buried under rubble and are presumed dead. The impact of starvation is felt mostly acutely by Gaza's most vulnerable groups, the women, children, and the elderly. Children in particular face a rising tide of malnutrition, which carries long-term health consequences and increases the risk of life-threatening diseases. UNICEF warns that insufficient food and lack of clean water have further compromised children's immune system, making them more susceptible to illness. The destruction of infrastructure and restricted access have contributed to shortages of food, water, and medical supplies. Shelters are overcrowded and access to healthcare is limited, exacerbating the risk associated with starvation and malnutrition. The hunger strike goes beyond the people of Gaza. Now, videos of emancipated Israeli hostages filmed by their captors in Gaza show a hostage thin and crying, and another released footage of another hostage. Israeli leaders accuse Hamas of starving hostages. Hamas's armed wing denied it intentionally starved prisoners, saying hostages eat what their fighters and people eat amidst the hunger crisis in Gaza. But Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that Israel is pushing to occupy the whole of Gaza Strip and stands by the 3 war goals: the defeat of the enemy, the release of the hostages, and a promise that Gaza will no longer pose a threat to Israel. Now, humanitarian organizations are urgently calling for the safe passage of aid into Gaza to prevent further loss of life. The situation remains critical as starvation crisis continues to deepen, affecting the most vulnerable groups in the region.